To create a user, we click Add New and fill in the required information. The user must have either an email address or a phone number. The security groups define the permissions we assign to our users. In this case, for Jane Doe, who is one of our field employees, we assign the mobile permission so she can only access the mobile app. Next, we select how we want to invite her and through which method, and then click Save. Once the user is created, we find her in the list, click on her name, and complete the rest of the user setup. Here we can add additional information such as identification, company, whether she is a visitor or contractor, who should be contacted, or the person in charge of her, her pay rate, any notes, and a photo if desired. In the security section, we choose the role she belongs to if applicable. She could be a supervisor, security guard, field supervisor, or if there are no roles assigned, this section can be left blank. If we need to edit her access permissions, we can also do that here. The next section contains information primarily for human resources, such as favorite color and date of birth. Moving on, the third section is Skills and Certifications. Here we can add any required skills. For example, if the person is bilingual, or any certifications, such as authorization to carry a weapon, or any other type of certification, including their expiration dates. Multiple certifications can be added. We can also upload documents or photos, such as certification files or identification. The fourth section is Settings, where we create the user's password. Finally, we click Save.
Now that we already know how to create and edit a user, it's important to understand how to activate or deactivate a user. In mobohubb, you won't find an option to permanently delete a user, and that's intentional. We never want you to lose the information that an employee submitted while working for you. For example, if an employee stops working with your company and you want to remove their name from your active list, you should deactivate the user instead of deleting it. Why? Because maybe a month from now, or even 6 months later, you may need to access a report, shift record, or form they submitted. If the user were deleted, that information would be lost. That's why mobohubb only allows you to activate or deactivate users. To deactivate a user, click on the user's name and go to the Settings section. You'll see the Active box toggled on with a green check mark. Simply uncheck that box and click Save. Once you scroll back down to your users list, you'll notice that the employee no longer appears as an active user. There's also a quicker way to deactivate a user. From the users list, check the box next to the employee's name. The Deactivate button will appear. When you click it, the system will confirm that you are about to deactivate one user. If you choose to continue, the user will be deactivated. If not, you can simply close the window. If you ever need to reactivate a user, for example, if the employee returns to work, you can contact our support team, and they will assist you with reactivating that user. And that's how you manage user activation inside mobohubb.